Hill, the skipper, taking over from England teammate Heather Knight in that role, opening with Deandra Dottin, and up against the bowler who lit the comp alight on the first afternoon, Marizanne Kapp, against the Tornado. She took 3 for 4 inside the power play. Kapp to start and beats Winfield Hill outside the off stump to start. Dottin across the line, might be the slightly longer boundary, doesn't matter, one bounce over the rope. Clever. Helped by the misfield, and that is the shortest boundary.
Boundary at the start of the second over.
Using her feet again, going straight and getting it through. So a couple of boundaries in the over. And threads it through point. Work to do for Tipock, who ends up spooning it over the rope. So 3 fours to Winfield Hill. It's her first ball, taken out over the rope for 6 by Winfield Hill. That's the second time she's cleared the ropes.
Your margin for error on this pitch, you've got to be fuller rather than shorter, because that's what happens. It sits up really nicely. The boundaries are short. Straight into the Barmy Army tent.
Goes again in that direction, and the result will be the same. Hard and flat. The order of the day. Winfield Hill goes back to back. She's flying.
You got it in you.
She was on the back foot straight away there. You'd rather go full. You've got your field set for that full ball. Susie Bates has gone down the ground.
Winfield Hill again. 3 in the over. I don't think any of them have got above head height. Thumping into the advertising boards. That's her 4th 6. 4 in the space of 5 deliveries as well.
She's gone big. Off the end of the bat. Oh, and it's out! Hasn't quite made it. Fantastic. Atapati's made that breakthrough. This power play was out of control earlier, the Barmy Army. It was a runaway train, but it's the off-spin of Atapatu who has broken that pair up. And she has the scalp of Dottin, the score. Let's have a look again at this slow-mo.
Yeah, well, Dottin, she's just not got a hold of that. She needed to break the tension. 2 dots coming off the back of those, and Tamari Atupatu claims the wicket, and it could have been dangerous, but Deandra Dottin, she has to go for just 7. Barmy Army 50 for 1. Top edge and pouched. There's the Falcon celebration. Gunjan Shukla with the breakthrough, and it's the end of Laura Woolvart. She has to go for 3. And there's Falcon flutters in all directions.
So it's the left arm that has done the business. It's just short of a length. It's mistimed. Comes off the top edge, and it's an easy catch in the end. Taken by Elisa of Malaysia. And that is the end of Woolfart. And she is a big gun. It's a great wicket to get. And the score is 57 for 2. Jahanara, good foot movement, positive foot movement. It's gone over the ring. And it's beaten the fielders in the deep, and that is 4 runs.
That brings up Lauren Winfield Hill's half century, 51 off just 27 deliveries. Been a fantastic innings from the Barmy Army captain so far. She raises her bat. The Barmy Army supporters happy to see it.
It's slower from Shukla, and it will be 4. That's a lovely looking sweep, a classic sweep.
Down the track, she goes inside out, that's in the air. And it carries to Sorna into Bach, who takes a nice catch, 2nd wicket for Chamari Atapatu, and it's the big one of Lauren Winfield Hill.
And a great catch, tracking back over her shoulder. They're never easy. Winfield Hill, she was looking dangerous, but she's got to go. It's a great catch. Atapatu with the celebration after the frustration of the misfield earlier. Lauren Winfield-Hill, she goes 54 off 35. The Barmy Army 78 for 3.
Not that short, she's done well. In fact, she's found the gap there. Kavisha Igodege, an all-important boundary for her. The first of the innings. Goes down the ground. I think she might have got the distance on this. Yes, just about. It clears Susie Bates.
Not a bad delivery at all either from Christina.
Again, a slow delivery, this time a full toss. Is it going to be back-to-back sixes? No, absolutely not. Taken in the deep by Danny Wyatt.
High, and a simple catch for Danny Wyatt in the deep. And she has to go, unfortunately, 17 off 18. Barmy Army 104 for 4.
And Nigar Jyoti goes big into the leg side, and it's safe, fallen into the dugout of the Falcons.
Well, I mean, that is a mighty shot, isn't it? Just in the slot, perhaps a little too full. Atapati just missing her length. Now that she's gone big, she's got up and over mid-off. Mid-off is up inside the circle. I'm not sure it's going to make it all the way to the boundary. Will it? Just creeps onto the boundary sponge. She's got a hold of that. Oh, what a... Oh, such a terrific effort that was from Adapatu. If she'd taken hold of that, that would have been an absolute screamer.
Speared it in short, pulled by Shumen Campbell, and there you see it on the run, but it did not stick.
Ah, now then, where's that gone? That's gone high, high and into the 10 for 6. That's a mighty shot. Now down the wicket comes Campbell as a fielder underneath it. Should take the catch and does. It's Danny Wyatt. Very safe pair of hands out at deep mid-wicket. And Adapadu picks up her 3rd wicket. It's Campbell who's got to go in the last over. Campbell going for the big hit. Barmy Army lose their 5th wicket. They're 140 for 5.
Danced down the track but could not get to the pitch of the ball. The bat turned in the hands of Shumen Campbell. Danny Wyatt kept her eyes on the ball and was able to snaffle it without any damages caused. The Barmy Army lose their 5th wicket. It's 140 for 5 after 19.1 overs.
Right, now that is a great shot. Is it? No, it's straight down the throat, a deep backward square. She's picked out Marizanne Cap on the boundary. You can see what she was trying to do. The fine leg up, she was trying to get it that little bit finer.
Chamari Atapatu gets a 4th wicket. A superb innings, a much needed one for the Barmy Army, comes to an end from Jyoti. Nigar Jyoti is out for 40 and the Barmy Army are 143 for 6.
Goes for the reverse, misses it completely through to the keeper. Well taken in the end. So the Barmy Army finish on 143 for 6. Let's take a look at this batting card. Winfield Hill, 54 from 35, started really, really well. First wicket to go was Deandra Dottin, caught by Susie Bates very well at long on off Atapatu. Laura Wolfhart couldn't get going today, doing just the 3. Winfield Hill with that superb 54. Nigar Jyoti, the Bangladeshi, anchored the side with her 32 ball 40. And Tipoch there, none for 40, the most expensive figures of this year's Fairbreak, in stark contrast to Adapatu with 4 for 17. The other wickets, Shukla and Goff, and a target 144.
Here are the openers just striding out here. Atapatu, who's on a high, of course, with her 4 wickets, 4 for 17 in fact she finished with, and Danny Wyatt also going out with her. And as you mentioned earlier, out for a duck, Danny Wyatt, so she'll be wanting to make amends in this innings.
Straight away using her feet. That might reflect the pace that's not been in this pitch compared to the surface they played on the last 2 days, Izzy.
Nice, good start.
Out towards deep point, and over the rope it goes. That's where Danny White is so strong. When she gets the chance to free her arms outside the off stump, she's always looking to go aerial, and so she does here. There is a deep point in position. Just held my breath there as it went in the air. Wasn't going to carry to the fielder, but got the angle right. Opened the blade at the right time, and just carrying the journey.
It's a nice shape to that. Just coming back in off the seam. That's steered down towards third man. It's an unprotected area.
Great shot coming through.
Up and over the top of cover. Spilling out towards the rope. Will get a 4. Catches the call, but White again adjusting nicely. 4 more runs for her. Catches the call, but it's going to beat the fielder at mid-off. Atapatu now moving through the gears. A couple of 4s in the last 2 overs. Wyatt over the top on the sweep goes the journey. Clears the ropes for the second time. Wyatt into the 20s in just 9 deliveries.
Beautiful shot by Danny Wyatt.
Well, that's a fortunate boundary to start the over there for Atapatu. Crunch from Atapatu. Straight over extra cover for 6. Dismissive from the Sri Lankan batter.
Venom or no venom in the pitch, spite or no spite between the batter or the bowler. Because here is Chamari Atapatu motoring along, picked it up nicely, well in time, and off it went for a 6.
Shot from Atapatu. It goes all the way for 6. There it is again. A wonderful shot.
A bit straighter, and it could have ended up in the commentary box, right next to Alex Hartley perhaps. A huge backlift, middled it. Hold that pose, Chamari Atapatu.
Hit high. Is it long enough? It is from Danny Wyatt. Of course it is. Straight into the dugout.
Both Chamari Atapatu and White timing it immensely well. Into the leg side. A superb pickup shot from White.
Crunched from Danny Wyatt. It's high into the sky. Is it a chance? What a catch from Laura Wolfart. What a catch from the South African.
Added straight into the highlights package because Laura Cardoso from Brazil has had her first wicket at Fairbreak Invitational 2023, and out comes Roberta Moretti Averi to hug her. What emotional sights there. The youngster being hugged by her Brazil captain.
And the tears are coming out as well. But Laura Wolfart with the piece of magic. What a catch that is. All her teammates getting around her. Her first wicket of the tournament this year. Look how much it means to her. Look at that emotional facial expressions, easy for me to say. But Danny Wyatt, she goes for 38, Falcons 77 for 1. Last ball hit into the leg side, hit for 4 from Satish.
And there it goes out to the 10.
In the air and taken by Laura Wolfart. Easier catch this time, just chipped straight to her. And Ahmed gets a wicket.
And that's over. Another celebration for Barmy Army.
You've got buckets for hands as Laura Wolfart. Very, very rarely does she drop them. and the star of the previous game. He has to go. 5 off 7. Falcons 86 for 2. Crunched into the leg side, catches the call, and it's 6. Straight over Tara Norris at deep mid wicket. Crunched from Atupatu. A great 6 to finish the over.
She's gone big again. It's Ariel. Has he got the legs? Let's wait. No, it hasn't. And it's a fabulous catch taken there on the boundary. And Laura Cardoza yet again has taken another wicket. Will we have more tears? Great emotions out there.
Well, she's just got through that shot a little too early, got right underneath it. Still had to be taken though. It's a good solid catch, just a yard or two inside the boundary. Atupatu goes for 44. Falcons 94 for 3. Gone for the heave. Got out. Oh, a valiant effort. Oh, Roberta Moretti-Avery.
Romana, it's gone up. It's come off the top edge. Yes, it will be taken by the keeper. It was always the keeper's at full stretch. And a great catch there by the skipper.
It's a really good bit of bowling from Romana. That's just stuck in the pitch. It's turned a bit. Bates looking to access the onside. Gets a thick top edge. Neatly taken by Winfield Hill. She had good ground to make. And the wickets are now starting to tumble. That's the third gone down. Just 16 runs, and it's a big one of Susie Bates, the Falcons, faltering at 102 for 4. Now that's gone high. Fielder's underneath it. Should take the catch, and does. It's another one down. Goodness me. She gives a terrific salute.
They're in real trouble here. Just hits it too early, comes off the end of the bat, and that is taken very cleanly by Nigar. What a lovely catch, cool as a cucumber there, didn't have to move much, got herself in the right position, and that was the end of a big hitter. Marizanne Kapp out for another duck.
Or stumping, is it taken? Cleanly it is, I'll go upstairs. First look front on, it felt like she got the hands down before the bat came down.
It's a great delivery and a wonderful bit of wicket keeping from Lauren Winfield Hill. And it's out.
Tina Goff's gone for 1. And the Falcons have lost 6 for 30. They're 107 for 6. Catches the call and it carries. Roberta Moretti out of deep backward square. She's elated, making her contribution. A second wicket for Kavisha.
Great catch diving forward as well. Tell me someone you always want to do well and tell me why it's Roberta. What a catch this is. Look at her face, so happy with it. The celebration, what it means to her. What it means to the Barmy Army. She's got to go. 11 off 19. The Falcons 116 for 7.
Angle that we got. Catches the call again and it gets taken at deep mid-wicket. Elisa holds out as well. Kavisha's got a third. Big couple of days for UAE teenagers. The Barmy Army have got the Falcons faltering. They're nowhere.
Turning up for the fans now, the Barmy Army. We've seen all the flags in the crowd. Campbell with the catch. Pretty easy for her. She's a gun fielder. Used to be a wicket keeper, is a wicket keeper. Gives the salute. The collapse is on here. 4 off 8, and the Falcons now 117 for 8. Still need 27 off 13 balls.
Lefty, up you come.
That's better, using her feet out towards deep mid-wicket, and it goes all the way. They desperately needed that right now. Full toss, gets it past short fine. Work to do for Wolver, down to the deep corner, won't get there. Back-to-back boundaries. Does swing and miss, does get stumped. Morris completes her set with a wicket. It was effectively a free hit for Sanaran Tipok.
Tara Norris, she's been expensive. She holds a nerve. It was a free hit. Simple stumping for captain Lauren Winfield Hill. And Tipok, unfortunately for her, she goes for a duck. Falcons 1-2-8 for 9, still needing 16 from the last over.
They'll take the single, but that is the game. What a performance in the second half by the Barmy Army. At one stage, the Falcons were 77 for none and cruising towards victory. They'd already sewn up the bonus point with a couple of overs to spare. Well, a brilliant finish here at Kowloon. Fifth game of the Gencore Fairbreak Invitational 2023. Barmy Army 143 for 6, and they defended it despite the Falcons getting out to 77 for none. Brilliant all-round performance from the Barmy Army bowlers, who win this match by 9 runs.